When everything crumbled, Daniel didn't fall apart. He froze. Not because he was brave, but because he had no idea what to do. 3 months ago, life had a rhythm. A solid job. A small apartment. A morning run. A goodnight call to his mom. It wasn't perfect, but it was his. Then came the layoffs. Then the car broke down. Then his mother's health declined. And suddenly life stopped making sense. Daniel sat on the floor of his dark apartment, knees pulled to his chest, staring at an empty notebook. The power was out. Again. Bills stacked on the counter. Job rejection emails dinged his inbox. He had always believed in hard work. But right now, even breathing felt like labor. His phone vibrated. A message from Kira, an old friend from college. "Hey, I know things are rough. Just checking in. I'm around if you need to talk." He stared at the screen, debating. Then called her. Kira picked up immediately. "Daniel?" His voice cracked. "I don't know what I'm doing anymore." She was quiet for a moment, then said gently, "You don't have to know. You just have to keep going." They talked for over an hour. Not about solutions. Just about life. Fear. Shame. Hope. Before hanging up, she added, "Motivation isn't about feeling strong. It's about choosing to move, especially when you feel weak." That line stayed with him. The next morning, Daniel woke up at 6:12 a.m. No alarm. No reason. But he sat up anyway. He lit a candle, his only light, and scribbled one sentence into the notebook from the night before. "If I can survive this morning, I can survive the day." It wasn't a battle cry. It was a whisper. But it was his. He made a new rule: don't aim for the whole mountain. Just climb the next step. That day he applied to 3 jobs, took a cold shower, called his mom to tell her he loved her. By night, nothing had changed around him. But something had changed inside him. The first breakthrough. For days later, he got a call back. Part-time. Low pay. Temporary. But it was something. A crack in the wall of hopelessness. Daniel took it. Not because it solved everything, but because momentum is better than perfection. The job was rough. Warehouse work. Long hours. Cold mornings. But it gave him structure and a reason to wake up. And when his muscles ached and his mind screamed to give up, he repeated, "This is not where I'm stopping. This is just where I'm starting." An unexpected mentor. At the warehouse, Daniel met Luis, a 50-year-old man with a broken smile and wise eyes. Luis noticed his struggle. "One morning on break," Luis said. "Let me guess. You're working here while life figures itself out." Daniel chuckled. "Something like that." Luis nodded. "Good. You're here. That means you didn't give up. That's more than most." Then he added, "Hard times don't mean you're losing. They mean you're being reshaped." Luis became a quiet mentor, offering stories, quotes, and the occasional sandwich. He once handed Daniel a note that read, "Your worst day could still be someone's breakthrough. Don't waste it." Daniel never forgot that. Rebuilding brick by brick. Weeks passed. Daniel started journaling every day. Nothing fancy. Just moments that mattered. He noticed patterns. The days he exercised, he felt better. The nights he slept early, he thought clearer. The mornings he made his bed, he applied for more jobs. Small wins. But they stacked. The shift. One morning, Daniel ran again. For the first time in months, his legs hit the pavement and the air stung his lungs. But he ran anyway. Half a mile in, he slowed. Not from pain, but from emotion. He was still here. Still moving. Still trying. And in that moment, one thought rang louder than everything else. "I don't need to be ahead. I just need to be in the race." Things didn't magically change. But he kept moving. He built a simple routine. Started a freelance gig. Cooked more. Scrolled less. Smiled more. Complained less. He still had hard days. But now he met them with one promise. "I'll give today my best shot. Tomorrow will thank me for it." 6 months later, Daniel stood outside a small co-working space holding a letter. He'd just been hired as a full-time content editor. Remote. Flexible. Creative. It wasn't just a job, it was alignment. He smiled, then looked up at the sky. Not because the storm had cleared, but because he'd learned to walk in the rain. Final scene. Daniel now volunteers part-time at a youth shelter, telling stories, listening to broken voices. One evening, a boy asked him, "How did you stay motivated when it all fell apart?" Daniel paused, then replied, "I didn't. I moved even when I wasn't. Because sometimes motivation doesn't find you, you build it one choice at a time."